So sopranos, let's have a look at top of page 3, and same section as we've just been doing, which is fairly straightforward, I'm not going to lie. We've got Rise me a dais of silk and down, hang it with vamp purple dyes, carve it in doves and pomegranates and peacocks with 100 eyes. Work it in gold and silver grapes, which is pretty much the same thing as we've been doing before. Altos, if we go back to you, we're going to go back to the top of page 3 and just go through that part again, because I know you want to, slash probably need to. Let's go, so we've got raise me, here we go, 1 and go. Raise me a dais of silk and down, hang it with bare and purple dyes, carve it in doves and pomegranates and peacocks with 100 eyes, which is hard. So we've got and peacocks, top of page 4, and peacocks. I'm just going to sing that a couple of times. Here we go, 1 and peacocks. One more time, and peacocks. One more time, and we'll go on this time. And peacocks with 100 eyes. And it's just making sure that the 100 is really open. Peacocks with 100 eyes. That just really will help that clashy chord clash even more. Bottom of page 3. Really open up and carve. So you've got hang it with bare and purple dyes, carve it in doves and pomegranates. Pomegranates is going up again. And pomegranates, just sing that. And pomegranates, and again, 1, 2. And pomegranates. So we'll lead into it one more time from carve it in doves. 1, 2, and carve it in doves and pomegranates and peacocks with 100 eyes. Work it in gold and silver grapes. So that's slightly different, I think. Work it in gold. So it's not forgetting that note that you started on work. Work it in gold. You're going back to that same note. Let's try 1 and go. Work it in gold and silver grapes. Then the next section, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, which isn't really that memorable, I'm sorry. Let's try in leaves. 1 and in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis. Let's try the same thing with the B's and C's, same place, in leaves. 1, 2. In leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis. Okay, let's try it one more time. In leaves, 1 and in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis. So I always find the second one easier than the first one. That first one doesn't quite flow as easy as the second one. but we're not going to change the music, so we're just going to have to learn it. I'm sure that'll be fine. And sopranos, you've got your in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, which I hope will make more sense. So it might be worth pausing for the time being, going back to Dropbox and maybe trying to see if we can sing through that. The next little section, quite a lot of it's self-explanatory, but we're just going to have a quick look at page 5. B's and C's, we'll start with you. Because the birthday of my life is come. Because the birthday of my life is come. Another clashy note. Let's try it. 1, 2. Because the birthday of my life is come. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Because the birthday of my life is come. Is come. The birthday of my life is come. Is come. So that final little phrase is sort of the melody at that point. Is come. That's going into the last line of page 5. Let's just try that. Is come. 1, 2. Is come. So that last note of come needs to be brighter and more open than the first note. Is come. So do have a little cheeky smile and you'll be fine. Altos, the same place, top of page 5. So we've got 2, 1, 2. Because the birthday of my life is come, is come. The birthday of my life is come, is come. So your second note of come at the very end comes just one beat earlier than everyone else. Is come. So just watch out for that. If I was there, I'd bring you in. Sopranos, top of page 5. Because the birthday of my life is come. And that life is going to clash with the B's and C's. Because the birthday of my life is come. And I think the B's and C's note is the one that you'd probably want to go for. So that leap. My life has got to be really, really wide, lots of air. Because the birthday of my life is come, is come. Let's try it. Because the birthday of my life is come, just sopranos. 1 and go. Because the birthday of my life is come, is come. The birthday of my life is come, is come. Which I think is what the A2s will sing at the end. Is come. Whereas A1s will sing is come. Okay. Probably worth going back to Dropbox, having a sing through that and seeing how you get on. Page 6 is the bit where we need to remember B's and C's that you're not singing the melody. You've got my heart is like a singing bird, which isn't the melody, which is now in the altos. My heart is like a singing bird. So, can we all just sing what the B's and C's are going to be singing at that point on page 6? So it's my heart is like a singing bird. And the key thing is just getting that first. This is away in a manger. it's that interval. It's quite a big wide fourth. My heart is like a singing bird. You go 1, 2. My heart is like a singing bird. And again, 1, 2. My heart is like a singing bird. Great. And then B's and C's you continue. Whose nest is in a water shoot. The melody, which you know. Sopranos, top of page 6, you've got my heart is like a singing bird whose nest is in a watered shoot. We're just going to sing that. You go. You go. 1, 2. My heart is like a singing bird whose nest is in a watered shoot. And the rest of it sort of sings itself. Sort of. Then we've got page 7, which, you know, I think it's probably worth just having a listen to the Dropbox and try and sing along with the Dropbox. And we'll try and iron out some issues. The one to be careful of is bottom of page 7. So for example, sopranos, bar 1, 2, 3, you sing, because my love is, oh, that's wrong, sorry. Because my love is come to me, which is the normal version. Then the second one is different, because my love is come to me. So the second, it's sadder really. Because my love is come to me. So the 2 is slightly flatter, and the second note of love is flatter as well. Because my love, let's just sing that. Because my love, it's just getting onto that. I'm sure it'll be fine. Your last one is exactly the same as the beginning. Because my love is come to me. But you need to work slightly harder, I think, to make it as open and as bright as possible on page 8 for the sopranos. B's and C's, middle of page 7, is similar to what the sopranos have just done, but slightly different. The first one is exactly the same. Because my love is come to me, which is really bright, open and optimistic. The second one is slightly more depressed and then slightly optimistic at the end. Because my love is come to me, come to me. So the 2 at the end is the same as it was at the beginning, but the love is slightly sadder. Because my love is come to me. So that 2 needs to be nice and bright. Page 8, because it's, you know, never easy to do and never interesting to do anything just exactly the same. The love is bright again, but the 2 is dark. So you've got, because my love is come to me. Okay. Altos, it's, I think, slightly easier for you. For your first 2 are the same. Because my love is come to me. That was middle of page 7. Bottom of page 7. Because my love is come to me. And then it's your last one, which is different. Because my love is come to me. Which is just slightly more regretful. But I think with the accompaniment underneath, it sort of helps you and guides you through that. So I wouldn't really worry too much. Then you've all got the same thing at the end. Because my love is come to me, which is what the altos have just finished off singing. And that's the end of the piece. I think what would be useful is to go through on Dropbox, pick your part, play along with, or sing along with that audio track, and then if you're feeling really confident, you could maybe go to another track which is highlighting another part and try and sing along with that. What I will do is put together an accompaniment track as well, so you can actually just sing along to the piano accompaniment, and hopefully that might be useful. I'm going to take a break. Good luck. I'll see you soon.